I told you we'd be back. I told you whenever I end the live and say, I'll be back as soon as there's more news and it's free agency. Like clockwork, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? The 49ers offseason plan is what I told you. I posted. I don't know what else I could tell you. John Lynch laid it out to us at the combine. He says, we got to get younger. Stop spending my bread. And you know what happened? The 49ers got their draft picks, their compensatory picks. We're going to talk about it real quick. I'm telling you, man, we are broke. We're broke, but we got draft picks. You can pay draft picks crumbs snatching. The 49ers are going to get smart. They're going to draft all these players, and that's how they're going to develop their team, guy. It's the plan. John Lynch told me I'm going to trust John Lynch. That's all I can do is trust Johnny Boy. We got to let him cook. Let John Lynch cook, man. This is his time to shine. If he doesn't cook, if he cooks with the stove off during the draft, then we're mad. Then we're pissed. But I think it's good. So here's the story. The 49ers were officially awarded 4 compensatory picks in the 2025 draft. They get the 3rd round, number 100. It's good. They get the 4th round pick, 138. I would have liked to get more 4th round picks, but this is the way the cookie crumbles. They got the 7th round pick. You get number 249 and 252. You also get a 5th round pick from Deebo Samuel. So the 49ers, they have 11 draft picks in the 2025 NFL draft. That's a lot of draft picks, okay? You have pick 11, pick 43, pick 75, pick 100. 4 top 100 picks, ladies and gentlemen. And then 113 is pretty good. 138, that's 4th round pick. 5th round, you get 148. 6th round, you get 187. 7th round, you get 227. 7th round, you get 249. 7th round, you get 252. 11 picks. The Niners have to get younger. They have to get cheaper. How do you do that? Through the draft. Homegrown talent, man. You got to hit. That's the bottom line is you have to hit in the draft. I don't care how you look at it. You got to hit. And the 49ers, they know it. They know it. They're not stupid. John Lynch isn't stupid. He knows he has to hit. They've made some misses in the past, but they have to hit in this draft. And this is it. Critical, guys. This is the offseason. You guys want Ashton Jefferson. You want this. You guys want all these players that are too expensive. Jonathan Allen. Hey, I wanted him too. You can't get all these expensive players. This is what John Lynch is telling us. Because they've made some bad decisions. And there's a lot of people that say dead cap doesn't matter. It matters. It's catching up. They got to clear the money off the books, man. Clear the money off the books. The best way to do it is to get young talent. Build it through the trenches. Get D linemen. Go get O linemen. Dogs. Look what they did last year. You got Dominic Pooney. He was a beast. Right? He's going to be a Pro Bowler. They got Renardo Green. They got Malik Mustafa. They're going to be starters this year. They're going to be really good players this year. You lose some old veterans. Oh, well. Oh, well. Are you really upset that we lost Jalen Moore and Aaron Banks? Be honest with me. Are you really mad that we lost Jalen Moore, Elijah, I can't stay on the field, Mitchell? No, you're not. Yeah, you're mad. You're sad that you lost Juice. What's he done for? He didn't know the rules in overtime. I get it. You're mad that you lost Dre Greenlaw. I get it. You're mad that you lost Charvarius Ward. He told us he's not coming back 2 months ago. We have 11 picks. It was expected to get 11 picks, but now we officially have 11 because we were awarded the 4 compensatory picks. That's good, bro. That's good. I don't know, man. I'm happy. I'm excited. This is the offseason to me, the draft picks. Like the moves that you made didn't move the needle. The moves that you made in terms of the players you brought in didn't move the needle. But they addressed special teams. They got cheaper guys in free agency, but those guys were needed because, listen, 49ers special teams was dog trash. Dog trash. You know what? Let me pull up some tweets real quick. Let me hold up. Someone's calling me. Let me tell them I'll call them back because we live. Hold up. Okay, so you pull up. You want to see some tweets, man? The 49ers needed some special teamers. I know they are not splashy players, guys. I know they're not splashy players. Okay. I know they're not splashy players. I get it. I understand it. Let's pull up some tweets that you guys loved during the season. Okay, hold up. Special teams. They needed special teamers. I'm gonna justify it for you. Okay, listen. Okay, let's see. They got a new special teams coordinator, right? They got Brant Boyer. He's changing things, right? They needed to change. They got rid of Brian Schneider, so there needs to be some changes, right? I'm gonna find some tweets that I had this year. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Okay, we're gonna go back. This was breaking news. The 49ers special teams actually made a good play. It was a breaking news tweet. Y'all love that one. Niners special teams so far, ... Y'all ate it. Let me see some of the comments. Atrocious. Also, why is Taylor returning kicks? He looks so slow. This guy, Trippy Chef, says, for the last 5 years, ass, still ass, F for fired. For real, the 49ers dominant special teams. I don't know what happened. Needs to be fixed ASAP. That can make or break games. That's just a sample. 49ers fix special teams. Why are you guys upset? They signed 2 good special teamers today. I'm happy. I'm so happy that they addressed the special teams because special teams, well, you saw the comments. Somebody said, Herb said it was ass. He said it was ass. So 49ers fixed their special teams and they added a lot of draft picks. And if they draft like they did last year, they're solid. They were good. We got a losing schedule that we can. This is the 1 year you can kind of tinker around and do it. I know not a lot of people are hyped up and excited because they didn't sign splashy guys. I will say the defensive line is atrocious right now. It's bad depth, and the O-line is not that great. But this is a good draft class for both O-line and D-line, specifically D-line. So I really think they're going to help themselves with the D-line. But you just got to trust John Lynch's process, man. Sometimes it takes a while. It's a slow play. That's it. You just let them build it. Let them build it. They had to get rid of a lot of those players, man. Listen, they had 6 wins last year, guys. 6 wins. You know what that means to me? You know what it tells me? Whatever the hell they did last year was not good. It did not work. Did not work. They had to get rid of contracts, man. And they weren't going to bring everybody back. Now, some of those guys we love. Dre Greenlaw, probably going to be a dog with the Broncos. You take the hit. But you had to do it, man. You had to pull the Band-Aid off. Raymond says, is Asante Samuel still available? He is. Jonathan Allen went to the Vikings. Yeah. Any updates on Joey Bosa? Not yet. Just still debating between Niners and Dolphins. But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. The 49ers reporters have been absolutely wrong. So I'm not going to listen to them next year. Next year, when it's free agency season, I'm going to listen to them. They told us Ashton Davis was coming to the Niners. He didn't. They told us DJ Reed. He didn't. They told me Jonathan Allen. He didn't. They told me, who's the center? Dahlman from the Falcons. He didn't come to the Niners. Every single player that Matt Mayoko told me to keep an eye on, he didn't come to the Niners. DJ Jones. They don't know what's going on with the Niners. So just sit back, relax, and see what John Lynch does. See him cook it in the pot. Nobody saw these signings today. Nobody even had them on the map. The John Lynch, he's doing his own thing. He's in his own world right now. So there you go. Renee says, do I have a good feeling we'll go to the Super Bowl? Well, I don't know about Super Bowl right now. We got to see how the draft goes out. I honestly think that we're going to be a playoff team. Once you get to the playoffs, anything's possible in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Anything's possible once you get to the playoffs. I think we're trying to build a team for not just this year, for the future. It's not just this year. You're building to compete for many, many years. The 49ers have been competitive throughout the Lynch and Shanahan era. There's been a few years where they didn't win. First year, I mean, you're taking over. You don't expect to. COVID year, you're ravaged by injuries. And last year, it was a bad year. But you also had injuries and made some bad decisions. So I feel like for the most part, the 49ers have been very competitive in the Lynch and Shanahan era. I'm gonna trust them. because they have been very successful. Now, have they won a Super Bowl? No. Are draft picks or comp picks going to beat the Lions? No. Are they going to beat the Washington Commanders? No. And I said this before. I know they're not. The comp picks aren't going to beat the Eagles. I get all that, but I'm actually very optimistic now that I see how the plan's playing out, and I kind of see things. And I had a little sleep last night, and I actually feel a little bit. Once you sleep on things, you realize. And I listened back to John Lynch's combine, conference, and I really listened to it, and I was like, okay, I see what you're telling us, John. I mean, I heard it before, but I really went back and I was just like, let me hear this guy out. And he told us, man, it's unfortunate. These contracts really hurt him. Brandon Ayuk contract, Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, Hargrave. Those contracts hurt him, man. And I know at the time they were just like, we got to sign this talent. We got to do what the Rams did. Let's just F them draft picks. They tried to copy the Rams style for a little bit. And now the Rams style is go draft. And the Niners realized, damn, that's what we were doing, homegrown talent. Why did we change from that? They needed a Super Bowl. There was so much pressure on them. But those contracts, sometimes they're a risk. They're a gamble. And the 49ers found out the very difficult way that you got to move on. You got to move on from some players. And, this is the thing. Back in the day, the 49ers would trade players, move around from players. They got rid of players before they hit their prime. Bill Walsh did it all the time, and nobody batted an eye. Nobody batted an eye. When I was a little kid, I remember my dad, I can't believe they got rid of this guy. I can't believe they got rid of this guy. And I was like, wow. Now they're doing it again. But Niner fans are so much more emotionally attached. But I blame social media. I blame myself. I hype up every damn player. Yeah, I get it. Not just me, but a lot of other content creators. We love all the social media. We were more personal with these players. But back in the day, 3 years, you out. Get the hell out of here. Let's go get the next class of players. That's what they did back in the day. So hit that like button. D-Hop to the Ravens. Let's see. Yeet. Washed. Yeah, washed up to the Ravens. D-Hop? Move the needle. Does that move the needle for you? D-Hop, let's see what the deal is. D-Hop signs a 1-year, $5 million deal with the Ravens. $5 million. Well, he was once a great player. He's washed, bro. Ravens. Let's see. Safety. Xavier Woods reached a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Tennessee Titans. Wow. Ravens. So they got Henry and D-Hop reunited in Baltimore. Okay. Good for him. Good for him. 5 years for D-Hop. Do they still have OBJ? Do the Ravens still have OBJ? OBJ and D-Hop? The Will receiver. AJ Bermuda says, no Super Bowl at all. You still believe the Niners can make it to the playoffs after this funeral? Yeah, I do. They still have Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, De'Amon Lenore, Trent Williams, George Kittle, Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, Brock Purdy. Still got a good team, man. Malik Mustafa, Renardo Green, Dominic Pooty. Still a good team. NFC is pretty weak. Other than the Lions, maybe the Packers, Rams, and Eagles, the Commanders. Those teams move the needle. Niners can compete, man. You get them 9-10 wins. They're gonna make it. They got a chance to make the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. They can still make the playoffs. They'll be competitive. It's not the same team that we saw a couple years ago, but Debo's old and washed, man. Kyle Juszczyk, he's old. He's getting washed. Nobody uses a fullback anymore. Charvarius Ward, he's gone, but you're replacing him with Renardo Green. The only big loss, really, so far is Drake Greenlaw, man. That's it. So losses, I would take him for $5 million. It's cheap. I don't think D-Hop's worth anything anymore, man. That's just my take. Washed up, but he'll do okay with the Ravens. He'll do okay. What did he do in the Super Bowl? He did nothing. But anyway, that's just my take. Anyways, I wanted to come on here live and talk about the draft picks. That is your offseason plan. I'm going to make it short and sweet. We've been talking for 15 minutes. I didn't expect to go live this long. But again, let's recap. The 49ers have 11 draft picks. They got pick 11, 43, 75, 100, 113, 138, 148, 187, 187, 227, 249, 252. Pick 187. They got to murder that pick. It's the 187. They got a murder pick 187. That's 11 draft picks. They got a first, a second, 2 thirds, 2 fourths, the 5th, the 6th, 3 7th round picks. Friendly reminder, Juwan Jennings and Brock Purdy were 7th round picks. And they were officially rewarded 4 compensatory picks in the draft. So Niners, that's their offseason. They got to get younger. They got to get cheaper. And the best way to do that is through homegrown talent in the draft. So Sahaj says, Mr. Jonathan Kuminga is coming back. Are you watching Thursday? Absolutely. I will be dialed in to what the Warriors are doing. Now, the Warriors are saving the Bay, man. They are saving the Bay. So, Throwback says, Kittle will miss Juice. He'll get over it. He's going to get paid a lot of money. He'll get over that. He'll get over missing Juice, just like every single one of you will get over missing Kyle Juszczyk. Please. You got to get over it, man. I love those guys, but it's time to move on. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you live if any news comes up. If there's any more news, we'll be back. That's what I'm telling 49ers. I'll be back if there's any news that comes back. John Lynch, cooking with the draft picks. Am I going live with Larry? Yes, I am. John, you've been actually very awake today. Cooking. John Lynch says he's still got more on his plate. Don't worry about it, guys. So I'll be live if there's any more news. I'll be live with Larry tonight. He's got a big spot on KMBR, so it's going to be a little later. But, we'll still be there. You guys have a good rest of your day. Go Niners. Bang, bang. Niner gang. We'll be live with Larry tonight.